Welcome back. In this video, we are going to be covering viewing available stock. Okay. Now, so what I'm simply saying here is a store owner must have sold some items. Okay. Now, before selling those items, he must have those items in stock. All right, so let's use Indomie. Let's say that this store sells Indomie carton of Indomie. Okay. Now, if a store that sells Indomie sold out 20 carton of Indomie, and what they have in stock earlier on was 40. Now, you should be expecting to see 20 on this software. That is just it. And what will be in the physical store will be remaining 20, because you have 20, you sold out 20 is remaining. So it's that item left, that quantity left, that you want to check. Okay. Yeah. So now, if the value in the software for the quantity left now do not tally or match with the quantity in the physical store, then there is a problem somewhere, and that problem is simply an error. All right. So remember, computer is garbage in, garbage out. This is a software. It's what you input in this software, and the software will give you. So if a user, be it cashier or anybody, input mistake in this software, definitely it will return backward mistake to that person. Okay. So what we are simply saying clearly here is that this software is accurate in determining the quantity that is remaining or being left in the stock after you must have sold out some certain items. All right. So there is no call for alarm or blame from if there's any business or company or organization that they want to say, see, this thing is giving us error. Why? We tell them the error is actually coming from them, but it's definitely an input error. The error is not coming from the software. The error is simply coming from the inputs. All right, let's dive into the training. All right. So once you get to this page, once you have logged in, you visit view available products. Okay. This is for this version. Some version use view available stock. All right. So it's actually view available stock. That is just what you're viewing. So whichever word they use there, just know it's all about viewing the stock that is left or being remaining in the store. Okay. Yeah. All right. So once you visit this page, you're gonna receive this notification showing you some products that has finished and some that are about to finish. These are just products that are low in stock, as a matter of fact. All right. So it's just telling you that you need to restock these items. They are low in stock. So if you want to go to market, these are the items to purchase. As simple as that. All right. Now you can see that this column here is showing us our products, while this is showing us the quantity left. All right. So unfortunately, what we are having here is just these two items have not been added to stock. From what I'm seeing here, not available for the current. These ones are not available, meaning that they have not been added in stock for the first time. All right. Okay. So the ones that have been added, but right now it's low in stock, is this one, 44 pure bliss biscuits. Okay. Now, if you see an item like this showing red in color, the quantity left being red, it simply tell you that that item is low in stock. The ones that are still high in stock, based on what the user sets, the store owner now set from the settings, actually based on demand. I have high demand, low demand, and medium demand. That quantity is said will now determine when this item here will be red or when it's going to be green. All right. So this item can actually help a store owner or whosoever that will be going to market to have a list of items to purchase, market list. Okay, so once you're making use of this software, you need not start drafting it from physical store any longer. That's one of the advantage of this software. All right, so if you want to go to market, all you need to do is just to come to this page, and then you see the ones that are red in color. Now all you do is you click on this arrow here. All right, it will now arrange it in, will I say, if I say alphabetical now, it's not whether chronological order or numerical order. All right, it will arrange it from 0 to the highest that is being left. So if you have a long list here, once I click this now, you can see it's now from 0 to 44. So from 0 to the maximum quantity. So it means that those that are low, which are red now, will appear at the top. All right, those ones that are green, which the number now are higher, will appear at the bottom. Okay, so the ones that appear at the top are the ones that you need to purchase. So the store owner can just take screenshots of it. Okay, or even at market, they can open this page and be looking at it. So it's very simple to actually take stock. I mean, know the item to purchase with this software. All right, another thing you need to note is this usage of this entries. Number of rows it should display. All right, so if I have a long list here now, say 50, the items that I will see on this page now is 10. Actually showing 10 rows. Okay, that is what you're going to have here. Then the other ones will be at the next page. That's why I have this next here. You click next to view it, and then this is to return to the previous page. All right, good. So, but if you have a long list of items here, products now, and then you want to be seeing them on one page, you can increase this to show 100. So it's going to show you 100 at a stretch, 100 rows at a stretch on one page, which is substantial, very, very substantial. Okay, so these things, are some things that the store owner need to know. So you can tell them as a direct marketer at this. With this software, when you want to go to market or when you need a list of items to purchase, it becomes simple. Okay, so wherever you are, you don't need to go to your physical store. You know what to buy. No, nothing like that. Okay, nothing like calling your cashier or whoever is in charge in the shop to tell you the items that are low in stock, because you already have it at your fingertip there right now. Okay, so having taken note of this, now another thing we should know is this: sometimes it may appear that some products, there may be error during input. Okay, like I said, once there's no match between this software and the physical store pertaining the item that is left now, I mean the quantity left, just know that the error is actually input error. Okay, so let's say we have 44 right now in this for pure bliss biscuits in this store as the quantity remaining. If in the physical store what is left is 43, okay, you see that the thing did not match. You have 44 here, then that physical store 43. It simply did not match. So it's simply telling us that there's an error coming from somewhere. Okay, now you need to know that when you're taking stock, you're actually adding products. Okay, so you're adding to the quantity that you have before. Let's say you have 20 in stock before, Now he went on and purchased 50 for this pure bliss biscuit. Now 50. When you add it to the 20, it becomes 70 total. So when you take stock, you simply added. Now when you sell out, okay, under this record says you are simply removing, so you are subtracting. So when as right now that you have 70, if you sell out 20, automatically it still reduce to what? 50. That is just it. So here now, what is left in this pure bliss is 44. If I sell one product item now, it becomes 43. That is just it. So it's always accurate. Okay. Now, if you have 43 in physical store and you have 44 here, it simply means that you're supposed to remove one from here for it to be 43. Not so. And removing that one means that you're going to sell it out. So it's simply saying that this person did not record one product. He actually have not sold out one. Because once you record that you have said you sell out one public there, it becomes 43. You now match with what you have in stock. So this cashier must have made mistake and have not recorded a particular pure bliss biscuit that was bought, or maybe trying to enter a particular entry, it made mistake. Maybe you want to enter 3 and you enter 2 as what is sold out. Automatically that will now cause an error here. Okay, so once the item is shortened, okay, it means that the salesperson will have to pay for it. Okay, maybe somebody have stolen one item or something, maybe just that is just it. So the essence of this software is actually to checkmate salesperson theft. Now some people that will want to, salesperson that will want to actually play some trick with their master or mistress. Okay, as the case may be. So it means that once the software, the item is low, as in it's actually shortened now. What you have in physical store is shortened to what you have in this software. The salesperson just have to pay for it. That is it. Okay, but in some cases you may as well have some that are excess. Yeah, you may as well have some that are excess. Now if you have excess and you have shortage, you simply need to do balancing. So you check the ones items that are excess, how much is it? The ones that are shorting, how much is it? You weigh it and subtract. If they tally, then the salesperson will not need to pay anything. But if the one that is shorting is higher, then you need to check the amount that you need to pay you back. That is just it. All right. So that is just the main things that I'm going to be covering in this particular video. All right. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.